What's up YouTube, Topher Peterson here. Welcome to episode 4 of my vlog, Misadventures in Startups. And for this episode, I actually wanted to go back and we're going to take another look, or I'm going to go back and take another look, hopefully you'll be there with me, at the Pioneer Tournament. So I think it was on like the second vlog episode. I covered the start of the Pioneer Tournament. And for this episode, I'm going to cover the week 1 update. So let's take a look here. And I'm going to screencast from my laptop, but let me check and see what I was going to talk about. Okay, so for the very first week of the tournament, you have to submit your weekly progress update, which is 50 points. I've already done that. It is several questions, and I'm going to show that in the screencast on my laptop. And the second part that I thought was maybe even more interesting is where you vote on the weekly progress updates of your fellow competitors in the game. And so that's kind of neat, and I guess you can get up to 50 points for that. Yeah, so I don't know exactly, how this is all going to play out. On the website, it's a little bit vague. Daniel Gross has appeared on a whole bunch of different podcasts and whatnot, has talked about what Pioneer is in general, and if you don't know what it is, you can check my first vlog episode about Pioneer, as episode 2, or maybe it'd be a better idea just to go and listen to what Daniel Gross has to say. But I did notice that there really wasn't much out there on the internet from other people, like other people competing in the tournament, about Pioneer. Pretty much everything that's out there is from Daniel Gross. So that's why I wanted to do, several kind of vlog episodes about the tournament, since nobody's really done that yet. Yeah, oh yeah, how many weeks are there? So we've got week 1, week 2, week 3. I guess that's it. Maybe it's like 4 weeks. It's like a month, I guess. So maybe we're only going to do... I'm not sure. I guess more will be revealed. Alright, well, let's take a look now at the week 1 updates here. So let's get logged in. Alright, so you can see here I've already submitted my weekly progress update for 50 points. If you want to see what the questions are here, we can go to submissions and you can see week 1. So I guess it's only 4 questions. So they asked, what are you building, in a sentence? And I built MoneyPhone, a personal finance web application that helps users monitor their spending and get their finances under control. Not that it matters what I'm working on for this video, but the next question is, what did you accomplish this week? Did you do everything you had planned? I did everything that I'd planned. I converted my web application into a single-page application using turbo links, launched a guerrilla marketing campaign, and 3, landed one of my first users. And what I left off on there was that my guerrilla marketing campaign was a disaster. But I'm not trying to self-sabotage here during the competition, so I tried to spin it, like things maybe went a little better than they really did. But it's alright. Okay, so question 3. What do you want to have done by the end of the week? Next week I plan on packaging my web application as a hybrid native application using Adobe PhoneGap or Apache Cordova and publishing it on the Google Play Store. Alright, so it's pretty straightforward. And could you launch this project on your own, or would you need the help of others? And I launched this project on my own. Alright, so that's week 1, and then I'm gonna head back over here and we're gonna take a look at the interesting part, and that's voting on the other competitors in the game. And then it looks like this is maybe actually like a 5-week competition. We've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. So I guess I'm just gonna shoot a video for each of the weeks, and then I already did a video for the launch of the tournament. So I guess I'm gonna do 6 episodes, I guess, covering the tournament, because I think it's really interesting. But alright, enough blabbing about that. We'll go back to home, And I guess, man, I'm kind of excited about this. Oh man, my drink is empty. Oh man, that's lame. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess I can go. I guess I'm streaming on my laptop. I can just pick up. Alright, I'm going down to the kitchen to get a drink. I'm going to carry the laptop here. While I'm walking down the stairs, we'll click on the vote on weekly progress updates up to 50 points. Ends Tuesday at 2 a.m. So, alright. Heading into the kitchen for some sweet tea here. Start with the intermission. And no, I'm not going to edit this part out. It's the best part. Alright. Okay. So, guidelines. Pioneer is a community of the world's most creative, ambitious people working on projects across every industry. Voting on applicants is an opportunity to get inspired by what others are working on. You're about to be shown 2 progress updates. We'll then ask you which is best. Well, that's kind of interesting. I thought we were going to vote on a ton of projects. They're just going to ask us for 2, huh? That's pretty neat. Kind of a genius idea. I guess that guy's smart as hell, that Daniel Gross. I think he made a lot of money really young, so makes sense that he has good ideas. Okay. Put my drink down here. Okay, 1. Ask yourself, which applicant is demonstrating more impressive progress? The first week of voting was an opportunity to vote on applicants. The first week of voting was... kind of is an opportunity. The first week of voting was an opportunity to vote on applicants and projects. Now we're looking for applicants who demonstrate impressive productivity. Oh, that looks like they maybe got like a little typo in there. Okay. Be honest and sincere. The quality of our community is in your hands. Consistently careless voting will result in disqualification. Okay, alright. Fair enough. Please keep all applications confidential. Do not contact applicants other than those whose projects you follow through Pioneer. Doing so will result in disqualification. Please keep all applications confidential. So, I guess I'm going to have to edit the next part out. Oh man. Alright, well, okay. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to take notes. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure. I guess I'm going to cut the... I guess I'll cut the recording here in like 1 second. When I hit the next button, I'm going to cut that out, I guess. And I'm going to try and take good notes here and just kind of say, you know, what the questions were and stuff like that. But I guess I can't. I've got to keep everything confidential. So, cut. Oh, wait. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys me cutting the OBS software for, so you know I'm being legit here, so I don't get in trouble. Alright, stopping recording. Okay, just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, I am going to cut out the part with the voting, but there's another screen here I wanted to capture here for the vlog episode, and it's this, when you click next, it says chat with other players. We're now letting players chat with each other directly. Players you vote on will have the option to message you on Pioneer Chat when they receive your feedback. If you'd like, you can opt out during voting. I think I'm definitely going to vote. Probably going to opt out if I like dump on somebody. I mean, I don't think I'm going to dump on anybody. I mean, I don't want anybody dumping on me, so I probably won't go out of my way to dump on anybody, but I don't know if I want to chat with the people that I'm voting on. It's a little awkward. Unless they're working on something really cool and I want to be friends with them, then maybe. But, okay, now I'm going to cut the recording for real. Oh, whoa, ho, ho. There's another screen here. I guess I could have saw that here from this bulleted list here. Or I guess it's not bulleted. Well, yeah, what do you call that? Anyway. got this little list here. Bonus, spot the pioneer. Wanted to capture this too. To make voting more fun, we've included 2 fake progress updates matched up against each other. One is definitely more impressive than the other. You'll find out how you did immediately after you voted on them. Alright, okay, alright. It's kind of interesting. A lot of psychology in this. It's a little bit like a... This is really fascinating. I'm glad I decided to document this. If you pick correctly, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. Choose wisely. Alright, pretty sweet. Okay, I think now I'm actually going to get to vote on this stuff. So I'm going to cut it for real. Hopefully this is the last time I have to cut the recording. Okay, so this is ridiculous. I guess I had to do this like 3 times. Cut the recording. But this is kind of a cool little thing they added in here. Final step, if you're done reading this, type Ready Player 1 in the box below and click Submit. Okay, so I am 4 projects in, 2 sets of competitors in, and I just wanted to kind of talk about what was going on. So I thought that they were kind of just gonna, Pioneer was just gonna kind of show me like 2 companies or two projects, and I was gonna vote on them, and then maybe 1 other set, and they were gonna be fake. But it looks like there are 20 pairs of competitors, so that's, you know, that's like 40 projects you gotta review. So I guess I'm gonna maybe have to figure out how to kind of pick up the pace here. I know we're supposed to keep everything confidential, so I can't show you, you know, the screen during this part, but I wanted to kind of capture this part of it because it's interesting. I'm definitely selecting right now not to chat with the people that I provide feedback for. And honestly, I don't like doing the feedback, really. I'd rather just vote, you know, because I don't want to say anything rude on there, really. So I don't know if the feedback I'm really providing really is helpful. It's just kind of uncomfortable for me. I'd rather just vote, you know, yay or nay. I think they should maybe get rid of that, the feedback part. I mean, I can see you're supposed to like feedback and stuff, but I don't know. Does it really matter what a stranger on the internet thinks of your project? You know, and I don't want to discourage anybody. I mean, some of the stuff, you know. Oh, I guess I can't talk about what people said, but yeah, you don't know. You have no idea, like, if these people succeed or, you know. I don't know. I guess a little bit of going over this. Maybe that's what it's like to be an investor. You see all this stuff, and some of it you're like, yeah, maybe that looks interesting, and then some of the stuff you're like, oh, that doesn't look. I'm not going to say what anybody was working on, but, well, I don't know. I don't want to give anything away. Oh, okay, so one thing I noticed is I'm really biased towards the people that are doing software stuff. So, like, the software stuff, I was like, yeah, okay, maybe that's cool. And then the people that were doing stuff that didn't have anything to do with software, I was kind of like, well, I don't know. And I was kind of like, that'll never work or whatever. But, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that because I don't know how to do that. I don't know. One of the people, I was like, is this a fake, like, thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I'm 2 rounds into the 20, so I've got like 36 projects left to review here. I definitely don't like doing the feedback. The feedback thing, I guess they said something about in the instructions. I mean, obviously I don't have the video to pull up of where I was broadcasting. They said something about people doing a bad job of reviewing. So I guess they know you might get a little bit burned out and then just kind of click, 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 you know. I don't know. I think they should get rid of the feedback part, though. I think they could just put fake companies in there, and if people can't guess the fake company, or they could put like intentionally bad things in there to catch, like, you know, like they do in psychology for tests. They'll put questions to catch people. Yeah, because I don't want to waste, you know, too much time reviewing these, you know, projects and whatnot. You know, I have my own thing I'm working on. Oh man, alright, well I'm going to try and slug through this, but yeah, definitely think they should, you know, make it where you can, the feedback part, I don't think it's not increasing the quality of my votes, because you're just voting between the two. They serve up two projects, so it'll be like Project A, Project B. Yeah, I don't think adding the comments in, or the feedback or whatever, I don't think that's improving my quality of my votes. And I don't think the feedback, even though I tried to give good feedback, I don't think it necessarily was. I mean, people are going to work on what they're working on, and I don't think, you know, me reading somebody's thing for like 30 seconds. I mean, I might be able to say, hey, that looks impressive. Hey, that doesn't look impressive. But other than that, I don't think my feedback is going to be valuable to their endeavor. I think my feedback could be valuable to the game, like not my written feedback, but just my yay or nay. But yeah, I guess that's how I feel about it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try and slug through and review all of the other companies. Oh, it said before we started voting, it said up to 50 points, and it looks like for every pair you vote on, you get 5 points. So I guess if I just slug through this and I vote on all the companies, you get 50 points. So I guess we'll see next week how, you know, it's interesting to see the game unfold, to see, you know, how you earn points and whatnot. Yeah, so I guess more will be revealed. I think I already said that earlier. Maybe I'll have to find another catch line or something. Okay, so I'm back. I reviewed another couple of projects. Okay, and so this is key that I figured out. Well, I guess maybe a smarter person could have figured out much quicker, much more quickly. So you only have to provide feedback for the project that you vote up on. You only have to provide feedback for the yays. That actually does make it quite a bit easier. You can be like, hey, I liked your thing because of XYZ. And that makes it way easier, and you can just kind of skip over the other project. Now, if they're both bad or whatever, but anyway, that makes it quite a bit easier. You only have to add a comment for the project that you're voting yay on. So you have two projects or whatever, and you vote up on one, down on the other, and you just vote. So just put a comment for the one that you vote up on. Then you don't have to dump on anybody. Yeah, and it makes it quite a bit easier for you. And then I'm definitely selecting that I don't want to chat with the people. Because for the most part, people are working on stuff that has nothing to do with like what I'm doing. They're maybe not in the same part of the country. Their project is like, it like doesn't have anything to do with, you know, what I do or whatever. But yeah, okay, so I'm 4 groups in out of the 20 or whatever. So I've got 16 more to go. Okay, so this is dope. I'd like to show the screen, but I don't want to get in trouble because you can... I don't think there's anything on the screen you could actually see that's like bad or whatever. Maybe, you know what, I'm not going to say it. There's an Easter egg here in the... I'm not going to say what it is because you might find the Easter egg. Well, I think it's an Easter egg. I don't know. It's a cool little thing that pops up or whatever. So if you happen to vote on someone that has won the tournament before, and you vote up for them and down on the other person, you get this like little pop-up surprise thing, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to say what it is so that you'll get to see the cool little surprise. I'm not sure if the other project was fake or not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the other project was fake. Obviously, the one that I didn't vote for didn't sound as cool. They sounded like they were just kind of going, oh, nope, not gonna say what it sounded like they were doing. More will be revealed. Oh ho ho, I'm back. And indeed, more is about to be revealed. So, I thought I was like doing really well because I voted on the Pioneer. I didn't vote on the Pioneer. It says, bummer, you didn't spot the Pioneer. Unfortunately, applicant XYZ was not the correct choice. You didn't get the 20-point bonus. Oh man, the one I didn't vote on, he sounded so bad. Like, really bad. That's like embarrassing that he won, that he's a Pioneer. Because I mean, I don't want to reveal what his thing said, but it was like bad. I almost said it in the thing, but I didn't want to give away what he was working on. He just sounded like a schmoozer. Like, his whole update was about going around and about and schmoozing. I was like, God, that one looks bad. I was like, it makes sense that one was fake. But it wasn't fake. He was the Pioneer. So, I don't know who that was. But, bad. Like, oh, I can't say where he is, but, oh my God, it was, it was embarrassingly bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably appear salty in this episode. But honest to God, I was like, ooh, like I did not like the vibes coming off of that post because it sounded like the guy didn't do anything other than like go around and do a bunch of schmoozing. I don't know. It was bad. The other person sounded. Let me see. I wonder if I can see. I wonder if that one was fake. Let's see here what it says. The fake one sounded like someone doing like something honest at least, even though maybe it was fake. Let's see here. Bummer you didn't spot the Pioneer. I guess they're implying that the one I voted on was fake. The fake dude sounded better to me. The fake dude sounded like a real person. The other guy sounded like a complete schmoozer. I don't know. Maybe that other person could be like a gazillionaire. Who knows? But it honestly didn't sound impressive. It just sounded like... It sounded like somebody who could like raise money, I guess. But it didn't sound like somebody who's going to make anything. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm a little upset because I thought I spotted the Pioneer. And then they're like, no, you voted on the crummy fake project. The impressive person. I don't know. I guess I disagree about the person being impressive. But, I'm going to continue on here. Alright, so I am midway through here now. I have done, let's see, when did I start? I think man, this takes a long time. I think I started at like... I think I started when it kicked off at 2. Maybe I can try to speed through this the best I can. Oh, okay, so here's what I was going to say. I'm halfway through. I voted on 10 sets of projects. And I got 50 points for doing the 10 sets. If I want to keep going, I can vote on another 10, I guess. But you don't get any more points. I'd kind of like to stop if there was an option. But there's no real option on here to stop. I kind of want to keep going. I don't know. I guess I'm going to keep going just because I'm kind of into this whole tournament thing. And I want it to do well. But if you're just going to make it like where you get 50 points to do the 10, like why don't you just be like, hey, do the 10, you get the 50 points. I don't know. Seems like a trick question, like in a job interview when they're like, tell me about a time at work when, and they're like, tell me about a time at work where you did, where you, like you're put in a bad situation and you look bad. It's like a trick question. I was telling a friend of mine at work that the next time somebody asks me that in an interview, I'm going to say trick question, hard pass. But I guess I'm just going to do the next 10 to be a good sport, I guess. But my suggestion would be, if you want everybody to vote on 10, make it 10. If you want people to vote on 20, make it 20. But don't make it like, do 10, and then, I don't know, the person's going to like, guess whether they should keep going or not. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to try and get through these last 10 here. Okay, so I finished doing all of the all of my voting on the weekly progress updates. So I did, I guess, 40 projects or whatever. So it was kind of neat and everything. Surprise turn of events, I'm now number 2 in the U.S. East, my division, since I stayed up till 2 in the morning because I wanted to kind of check this out right away. I guess I'm the only person that was, or one of the only people that actually stayed up all night. Well, maybe other people have like real jobs and stuff, so they have to go to work. But I stayed up all night, or stayed up pretty late, so I could kind of check out the competition, or check out the next stage of the competition as soon as possible. So number 2 in the U.S. East, and I got kind of excited about that, and then I looked here at the points and like how you get points in the game, because that's been like a little bit of a mystery to me, and why I've been wanting to document this here on the vlog. From listening to Daniel Gross when he was talking about Pioneer on the various podcast appearances that he made, it sounded like mainly how you win is how productive you are. But so far, I've been getting points for doing like little tasks here and there that weren't really related to my progress, like voting on the competition, submitting my weekly progress update. Like, it didn't matter what I submitted for the update, you just get 50 points. And then it's kind of the same thing with voting on the progress updates. But I went to look at my score here, and I guess everybody starts off, I think, with 1,000 points for ratings from players and experts. So I guess I have no idea at the end of this how many points they're going to kind of give out for this, but I think this is going to be really what the competition's all about. I think up until this point, so me being number 2 in the U.S. East, I guess that does not really matter. I mean, I was just kind of kidding around about being number 2, but I think the competition really hasn't started yet. So whatever your number is, it doesn't really matter. I think they're just kind of dangling 50 points here, 50 points there, just to kind of get people to like do things that they want them to do. And then I think the real place where you can differentiate yourself sorry, got something on my keyboard I want to blow off here, where you can really differentiate yourself and how you actually win, I think, comes from these ratings from players and experts. But thus far in the game, as of week 1, you don't know like how many points you get or whatever for players and experts. I guess after the voting is done, after I guess, what do they have, 24 hours? People have 24 hours to vote on the weekly updates. So I guess maybe Tuesday at 2 a.m. maybe I'll find out how many points I got. I guess that's really when the competition starts, or when you're going to see, like so far, the people that are at the top are the people that did good on the IQ test. See, we've got the puzzles here. Because most of the stuff, it was just, if you did it, you got points. If you didn't, you didn't get points. So far in the game, it's just been the IQ test. Who has the highest IQ and did everything they were supposed to do, like busy work-wise. But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to shoot another video for when I find out, and when everybody else finds out how many points we got for the week. It was a little bit disheartening to hear that did not vote on the Pioneer when they served up the Pioneer and the fake account or whatever. That person did not sound that impressive to me, at least. But obviously that person won the competition before, so maybe that person really is impressive. I don't know. I guess I was kind of biased towards people that were doing like software related projects and were having to write code and talk to users and stuff like that. The posts where people were just talking about like trying to raise money and kind of schmoozing with people and like sketching stuff out, and maybe even some of the scientific stuff that I didn't know what people were talking about. I guess I had kind of a bias for like action and making and stuff like that. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll be really upset after the votes come in. Maybe people will think that my progress was not very good and that my project is stupid. I guess that could be. I guess I'll find out. I know I kept saying more will be revealed throughout this episode, but I think more will be revealed. I hope I do well. I guess everybody hopes that they do well. I don't know. Okay, so this is one thing that I noticed from doing the voting, is that there seemed to be a lot of people that were like not really doing a lot, though. Not doing very much. They're just kind of like, yeah, I'm sketching stuff out. I'm like talking to people about this or that. There didn't seem to be a whole lot of people like writing code and pushing to production and trying to get users. You know, it seemed like a lot of talk. A lot of talk. I guess we'll find out. I hope I do well in the competition. I'm sure everybody does. I know for me, when I was doing the voting, the people that looked like they were actually doing stuff, regardless of whether I thought their idea was good or not, if they actually looked like they were making something that they wanted or that they thought somebody might want, and they were, shipping code, trying to get people to use their product or whatever, I had a strong bias towards that. And then the people that just kind of seemed like they were all talk, I didn't vote for those people. And like I said a bunch of times already in this long-winded post, one of the former winners was one of those schmoozer people. Didn't really sound like they were really doing a whole lot. It'd be interesting if I ever find out who that person really was. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess that's all I have for the episode here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm kind of lazy. I don't think I'm going to turn the iPhone back on. I'm just going to kind of exit out of here, out of Pioneer, very anti-climactically. I always see YouTubers always talking about hitting that subscribe button, mashing the notification button. And I always kind of think it's a little bit cringeworthy. I'm probably cringeworthy. But yeah, I don't know. If somebody happens to stumble upon this, I don't know, subscribe to my channel. I think I have 0 subscribers right now. No, wait, I lied. Somebody subscribed. I think Samir subscribed. Samir, if you watch this, thank you for subscribing. Alright, that's all I got. See you guys in my next video. Deuces.